Hello, you're listening to Underscore, a show by the Chicago Graphic Design Club. I am the host, Christian Solorzano, and today's episode is going to be very different because it is not going to be an interview. Rather, it is going to be a conversation between myself and my partner, my design club partner, Cheryl, and together we're going to be talking about all things 2025 Chicago Graphic Design Club and reflecting on some of our favorite moments that really shaped this year. And you're also going to get a little glimpse into just some of the stuff that we think about when we plan events. And it's just a nice, candid insight into what goes on behind the scenes. So I personally just want to tell you, thank you for all of the support this year, for listening, for tuning in, and just for showing up. It means a lot to me, and because of you, we exist. So thank you for all of the support. We're excited for a strong 2026, and we're looking forward to connecting with you next year. So as usual, thank you so much. Let's stay in touch and enjoy this very fun and lighthearted conversation. What up, Cheryl?
Hey, Christian.
How's it going?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm good too.
Yeah,
It's nice to see your face after not seeing it for over a week.
I know. Forever.
Yes. We're recording this on December 5th. It's Friday. It is 2:20 and it's been cold outside and the days are getting shorter. And yeah, how's the cold?
On that depressing note. No, it's just been cold. Definitely just want to stay inside, not go do anything.
Yeah.
But
What's your favorite thing to do when you're indoors and it's cold out?
I don't know. I think it kind of depends on my mood. Sometimes it's just sitting around watching TV. Other times it's I've been trying to do collaging a little bit more, kind of like a stream of consciousness thing, where I'll just go through a magazine and cut out stuff and just slap on paper and whatever happens. I've been trying to do that a little bit more. I think staying inside is forcing me to do things that I've been wanting to do and haven't been.
Nice.
How about you?
I love to sleep. I love video games, but I never play video games during when the days are longer, just because I don't want to be on the TV when I could be outside. But now that it gets dark earlier, I love to play video games and just sit on the couch and relax.
Yeah. You've been cooking a lot more too, huh? Lots of soups and stuff. And
Yep. I like soups, and I might even use my oven at some point.
What?
Right now, my oven is just storage.
Really?
Yeah, storage. At some point, I'll use the oven. Thanks for being on this episode today. I wanted to take this episode to celebrate with you 2025 Chicago Graphic Design Club, 5 years of the Chicago Graphic Design Club, and express gratitude for everything that you and I have done together this year, along with our team and all our collaborators and all of that stuff. For people that are listening, today's episode is not an interview. Rather, it's just a little recap of the year.
Yeah.
But before we get into Chicago Graphic Design Club stuff, I feel it would be appropriate to maybe have you share with us what have been your personal milestones of this year.
Oh, personal milestones of this year. Let's see. I guess personally, I don't know how, I'm sure everyone knows because I talk all the time about him. I have a teenage son. He's 16. He's been driving this year, which has been a little crazy and something to get used to. On the business side, I went through a rebrand of my business, signifying the growth that I've gone through and feeling I've elevated myself and wanted my business to reflect that. And I thought doing a complete rebrand was the way to go. I'm really excited about the way it came out. People have been really nice about congratulating me and saying how cool it is, which makes me feel good. Because doing anything of yourself and on your own is always a little scary because
Yeah.
you're putting yourself out there, and it's probably the hardest work to do. The reception has really put fuel
Yeah.
into it, which has made it exciting for me. That's been fun to work on, and I think business wise, always at the end of the year, it's a little slow. It's nice to have that time that I haven't had all year to work on it. I've been really working on it a lot. How about you?
Well, you also launched a
Oh,
new case study this week
I
on your
did. Yeah.
website, which is
And
cool.
I've been wanting to share that project for a long time because working with Jamie has been cool and fun, and yeah, to me it's with the photos I took have never been perfect. The words have never been perfect. I've never shared it, which is silly because it turned out really good. And
Yeah.
when I did, she was the first one to reply, "Oh my God, this is fantastic," which made me really happy.
So
Yeah.
for the people that are listening that are not familiar, where can they learn more? Where can they check that stuff out?
Oh, my Instagram is probably best. Tandem Creative Works, or my website, tandemcreativeworks.com.
Cool.
Yeah.
Awesome. Thanks
How
for
about
sharing.
you? What has been your journey of this year, your favorite points? And
My favorite points were, let me think. I got a new pot recently, and that's been cool.
yeah,
I painted the wall behind me. That was
I
pretty
love
cool
that.
too.
Yeah.
Hosted a cool party last week. That was fun.
Yeah.
And the release of our publication, that was cool too, but it seems like it was long ago that
It feels so
published.
long
Like,
ago.
I'm like, I'm over that already. I know that I shouldn't say that. People should still purchase the copies because I still have them
They're still really cool.
and they're still really cool and I'm still proud of it. But yeah, that part of my life is feels like it's in the past. But that was a cool milestone, and I think it's been nice to this year I got the opportunity to train a lot of jujitsu, which was
Yeah.
nice. And most recently, my teacher got inducted into the Illinois Martial Arts Hall of Fame, and getting a personal invitation to go to that and to sit at his table and to document the experience and to just be a part of his story was also pretty cool.
That's really cool.
And that's it. Other than that, enjoying life and one step at a time. I try to not dwell too much on milestones or anything. So
Yeah.
yeah,
I think it's important too, though, too. Maybe don't call them milestones, the good,
yeah,
like the good things. I feel like you said, you feel the magazine was long ago. I
yeah.
think when you don't stop and think about it, you forget that, oh my God, I did do this really cool thing and it wasn't that long ago. I know I find myself doing that all of the time, and
I know.
I think it's important. And I'm going to point out I know you've been really active in your Zen Center, but you did their rebrand, which
Oh yeah, I
I think
forgot
was
about,
really,
I
really
forgot
cool.
about that.
What's that?
I forgot about that. I did
Yeah,
forget.
I know. Every
Oh,
time I've been getting their emails and the Instagram posts that you do, and it's cool. Yeah, all of it.
yeah.
That was a good one.
That too. I worked on that with Carlos Segura. That was fun. And I guess I also did a few other design projects that I also forgot about. um, yes. And I'm also actively at the moment with my brother, we're building a studio together as well.
Yeah, that's
So,
exciting.
so more to come on that. That's going to be really exciting. And we're putting the finishing touches on that on the launch that we're going to be announcing probably in early 2026.
Cool.
And I haven't shared this with too many people because I don't like to share things early, but since you've asked or since you brought up the topic,
Yeah, I know. I didn't
that's
want to
been exciting.
specifically bring that up, knowing that you didn't want to share
Yeah.
that.
But yeah, that's been my life and it's been
That's
fun.
awesome.
Yep.
Yeah,
Chicago Graphic Design Club. We did a lot of stuff this year.
we
We
did.
did a lot of podcast episodes. We did a lot of events. We did social hours. We did just so much. And I always tell you, and I say this to everyone, that much of what we do wouldn't be possible without our team and our collaboration here. And I just feel very blessed and lucky to be able to do things with you because I feel like you and I have a nice groove and a nice synchronicity where well, I hope I'm speaking for yourself too when I say
Oh
that.
yeah, no, absolutely.
Like,
You have better words than I do. Absolutely, you are.
yeah, it's been fun. We did a lot of events this year. I'm gonna count them right now. We did one, two. I'm just gonna read them. I have them pulled up here, and people can just put up with me reading. our website. So we kicked off the year with a private tour, the Letters Beyond Form at the Design Museum of Chicago. And that was an exhibition that was done for the Design Museum of Chicago. We had nothing to do with it other than we got a private tour by our friend Amira at the museum, which they're also our friends. Shout out to Tanner and Kevin for their supports and their friendship and collaboration on everything.
Yeah.
We did a social hour at the Garfield Park Conservatory, which is crazy to think about that it was almost a year ago.
Yeah.
We did our first cold style at our friend's studio, Summit Pilots. We had our 5-year exhibition at the Design Museum of Chicago. We had our Zoom talk about thinking through graphic design history, where we got Zoom bombed by a
That's right.
guy that showed inappropriate adult video content, which I thought was kind of funny, and I hope
It
other
was
people did too.
hilarious. We've made it. Like we joked after that we made it. We've been Zoom bombed.
Yes, we have. And actually, I don't care, I'll say it. It did, after that event happened, our rating on Eventbrite did go down.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because when we do events, people get the opportunity to rate the event. How did it go? And for that one in particular, we got 1 star and someone said poor planning, or they pretty much,
Yeah.
whatever, it's fine.
Whatever. I mean, we didn't know that was going to happen, and I mean, you wouldn't think it would. But yeah, how do you prepare for that?
And then we had our Sputnik social hour and tour in March. We had an April social hour at a gallery, cafe, Lost Larson. We did a wonderful talk with Design B&B, where they walked us through their work for the rebrand of the Auditorium Theater, which you were very persistent with them, and
Yes, I
you made it
was.
happen. So thank you.
I loved this rebrand so much, and I very much wanted them to share that. I've never been to the Auditorium Theater, and I actually just went for the first time a couple weeks ago, and I got to see this in person. It was just absolutely spectacular.
Yeah.
It was so fitting, it's so perfect, and yeah.
Yeah. You could be like, I know who did that.
I know who did that. Yeah. I actually did to one of the ushers. He's like, really? I'm like, yeah. It's like I was important. It had something to do with it.
We had a second cold style, which is our new typography series. And those are fun and always well attended. We did a social hour in May at Bueno Days with our friend Cristobal. We did another social hour in Lincoln Park, our faculty to release party at the social club. I always like to say that it's a gentleman's club.
Yeah. Not a
it's
strip
not.
club.
Just a men's club that anyone can go to. And everyone is welcome.
Yeah.
We had a social hour in Chinatown. We did our photography walk in July. We did another cold style. We did a screen printing workshop in October. We had an amazing tour of the Newberry Library recently, which sold out, and it was amazing. And thank you,
So
Cheryl,
good.
for putting that together.
Yeah.
We had
That was another one where selfishly I just really wanted to do it. I made it happen.
yes. And on that one, I want to personally call out Andrea for just being a wonderful host and making the connections to let us go in.
Let us do that. Yeah.
We had a book discussion with Eric Carter, another amazing event, social hour at the cemetery, Graceland Cemetery. Can you tell us what did we do there?
Yeah, so this one was really cool. We went and brought tracing paper and charcoal, and we did rubbings of some of the really cool monuments and headstones that were there. Walking through there, I think you forget the craftsmanship that actually went into those, and there's just some really cool elements. And it was funny. I was talking to somebody, and they had commented too, like you can tell when they get a bit more recent, because then it's almost like clip art.
Yep.
You can tell that people would pick like, oh, I want this lettering, and ooh, let's add that clip art and that clip art to our thing. But the older ones were really works of art. They were so cool.
Yeah.
It was a gorgeous day too to walk around.
Yeah.
We were lucky.
And thank you for putting that together, because I know it's something that we talked about doing, and we made it happen. So definitely, I want to do that again. I think it should be like a annual events.
I think so too.
Yes. And then we did another social hour at Loving Heart at Shimba, our friend Shimba's cafe. And that was excellent.
Yeah, that was a really good time.
And now we have a party that's coming up on December 20th.
The men's club.
Yes, at the Gentlemen's Club.
Man, going through all those, like, I feel like 2025 was heavy on the social, huh?
Yeah,
A lot of more community meetups than
yeah,
studio tours and book discussions that we've done in the past, which I think is really cool. I think that maybe that's what this year called for, was coming together, since I feel like everything else is trying to pit everybody against each other, and
yeah,
we went the opposite direction and brought everybody together, which I think is cool.
yeah. And I think it's nice too with the social hours because depending on where they're at, they kind of take on a life of their own.
Yeah.
The cemetery one, that was very unique because it was all centered around typography, letter forms, and just something that was outdoors and that required some interactive components. Whereas the one that we did at Loving Hearts at the cafe, I feel like that lended itself more to people bringing in stuff to share and talking about
Hmm.
like books and things. I like that the social hours kind of all naturally bring their own identity based on the location. It's been cool. But what has been your favorite event this year?
Oh, my favorite event. I think I have to pick a couple. The cemetery one was really fun just because I don't know, I really liked it there. It's quiet. It kind of takes on a whole, like you said, a whole thing of its own. And
Hmm.
I don't know, it was exciting for me putting it together. I feel like when I tell people, they'd be like, "What? You're gonna do what?" I'm like, "But no, it's really cool." And everybody that came, a lot of people were like, "Oh, I've never been in a cemetery before." It's like, okay, yeah, we're just
Yeah.
gonna come in and walk around, kind of treat it like a park and not this scary, spooky place that I think gets associated with it. It was very exciting for me to see people really get into it and be really excited about doing it and just thinking, yeah, I did that. I put that together.
Yeah.
The Newberry, of course, hands down, that was just, I was in awe that entire time we were there. And then probably the screen printing,
Yeah.
because that was cool. I've never actually done it like that. And having it ended up being a full class was really neat.
Yeah. We did see some ghosts at the cemetery.
Oh, that's right.
Um the little kids.
The kids. There was a group of kids that were doing a fundraising for a school trip to DC, and I think that they were even maybe acting in theater or something because they seemed really good. And they went to all the famous gravestones and memorized the person's life. That was
Yeah.
cool. That was really cute. They did a good job.
Yes. My favorites were definitely Cemetery. I love the Newberry. Screen printing was awesome. I love the cold style events that we've done.
Yeah.
Just that space and the audience, and just I feel like it's nice to have people come together to talk about the work, to present work, and also to have everyone walk us through their thinking and their philosophy. And you get to know how every talented person works differently,
Yeah.
and there's no one way,
Hmm.
and I think sometimes for me when I was a baby designer, I thought that there was only one way, and it's like
Yeah.
if you want to be good, this is the sole path.
Yep.
And it's been
Do these
nice to
steps.
and it's been nice to see how everyone's path is different
Yeah.
and everyone's approach is different, and there's no right way to do anything.
Yeah.
That's been
Even when they decide to do it, to start
Yeah,
that path and take that path. I think often it's, oh, you come out of school and you have to do these things. And sometimes it might come to you later
yep,
in life, and that's
exactly.
okay. Yeah.
Yeah. That was cool, and I the podcast was also cool doing all these episodes.
Yeah.
I think this year I did 24, something like that,
Yeah.
and it's fun. It was cool to sometimes I think it's I feel like I don't know too many people. I always feel like I only know 5 people in life.
Oh my gosh. And see, I look at you and think, oh my God, you know everyone.
I know, but then I'm
Everyone.
like, wait, I've talked to 100 people almost.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people. How do I know so many people? And then I
Right.
start going through their names, and I'm like, I know that person. I know that. Well, I'm like, of course I know them because I talk to them. It's always interesting because I'm not a people person generally. I'm just not a extrovert. I don't like to talk or any of that kind of stuff. I always surprise myself. And then
You're coming up on 100 episodes.
yes,
That's coming up real soon.
And then sometimes when I finish an episode, I'll go back and listen to it, and it feels like I'm listening to a stranger interview someone. I'm like, who is
Yeah.
that guy? I'm like, oh, that guy, it's me. So it's it's interesting. Anyways, enough about that. You've been involved with the club for 4 years now.
I think so.
Yeah,
We always do this and I don't remember.
it was 2021
Was it?
or maybe 2020.
No, 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 definitely. I was going to say 22.
One of those years.
Yeah, one of them. Let's say in the middle of them.
Well, I would like to hear how you've seen the club grow as a person that is now co-leading things and putting together and organizing. And I always feel, I remember when I asked you to join the team and you said, I get a lot out of this club,
Yeah,
and I would love to just give back somehow.
yeah.
And now you're doing a bunch, a bunch of stuff.
This is more than I bargained for. No, I'm kidding. I mean, seeing it grow, I feel like I know just from the events that I've gone to, every single one always attracts new people. At least maybe five new people that,
Yeah,
oh, I've never come to an event before. Oh, I just heard about you. Or, oh, my professor suggested me to you, which I think is really cool.
yeah,
Social media followers, our Substack followers, that number just keeps getting bigger and bigger. I think just our reach in general has gotten a bit larger. Yeah. I don't know. I'm trying to compare this year to last year, and it's just different. I don't know that it is something to compare to. Because like I said, I feel like we did a lot more social
hmm,
events this year than past, which I think you just said you don't see yourself as a people person. I think that's something that all of us are. We're all a little weird, we're all a little quirky,
hmm,
and a lot of us don't have that social
skills.
these skills. There you go. That's the word I was looking for.
You
But
don't,
we all come together. Everybody's comfortable with that. We
yeah,
kind of go in knowing you don't have to prove anything to these people.
yeah,
We're all come as you are, and I think that that's really cool. And I know that alone has helped me become more confident in talking and speaking in front of people because it's a bunch of people like me. I don't know. I think that's
yeah.
there's something to that. It's cool.
Yeah, there's a kinship that I feel whenever we're together with others. Like
Yeah.
we're all on the same page, and
Mm-hmm.
regardless of whether someone's been doing this for more years. An example was during our party last week where Rick was here, but then also JJ was here,
Yeah.
and it was just like it was we were all we were not collaborators, but we were all colleagues. We were all
Yeah.
peers. There
All on
was
the same
no
level.
there was no hierarchy of anything, and I feel like people really appreciate that we honor that and that we
Yeah.
don't care for where you work or what you do, or do you work at a fancy place,
Because that's not who you are.
yeah, it's not who you
Yeah.
are at all.
Yeah.
And I like that. My I would say how this year compares to other years. I think I feel like we're more, not that we weren't respected in the past, but I just feel like our footprint is now, the cement has dried,
Yeah, that's a good
and
one.
people reach out to us for opportunities, and I think we've proved ourselves to the point where, not that I ever felt like I had to prove anything, but I feel like now just our name on its own has some
Mean
equity.
something. Yeah. Yeah, you're right.
And that's been cool. And the other thing I want to call out that I didn't mention in our programming list is we did the Taste of Chicago with
Oh, that's right.
the Design Museum. That was
Yeah,
awesome.
that was really, really cool. We did, it was neighborhood tastes. Like, what we do, four events all around the city where they had flag fests and we hosted a booth for the design museum. People
Yeah,
got to design flags and yeah. I mean that field day was always fun. So doing this all around the city was really, really cool.
yeah,
It was a good time
yeah.
for sure.
That was cool.
Yeah.
And let me see what else.
I
Mm,
forgot about all the events we didn't post.
that was fun. Yeah, because sometimes we do things and it's just informal, like
Yeah.
casual, like just show up.
If that's possible to be even more informal than we already are.
Um, I've also really, this is not club related, but I've enjoyed hanging out with you on Fridays when you come over and Nicolette comes over. And I feel like it's been nice to build friendships through the club and kind of doing our own separate, they're not events, but just,
Yeah.
I think, and I'll say this to the people that are listening, but when we see people repeatedly come to our events, I feel they will get invited to things because their faces become familiar.
Yeah, for sure.
And I love that there's kind of this friendships that come out of this. Like you've been participating, or just Nicolette has her co-working that she
Hmm.
puts together every 2 weeks.
2 weeks, yeah.
And
Yeah, and that's been really fun. And that's been very integral in me, like
yeah.
working on my own stuff, just
Mhm.
because I wouldn't do it otherwise. Having that has been good. Having other people around to help and then kind of hold you accountable
Yeah.
for what you're working on.
Yeah. With that said, it's the friendships that people cultivate on behalf of the club that to
Yeah.
me are always metrics of success.
Yeah.
It's if two people are hanging out on their own because they met at one of our events, to me that's always really a nice pat on the back. All right,
Yeah.
we're doing something good. Yeah.
Yeah.
What else? What are you looking forward to in 2026?
2026. I think as far as the club goes, we're just doing more, like more events and more stuff like that. I think definitely just I think we need to do more studio tours this next year. While it's cool we did all the social stuff, I would like to see more
Mm-hmm.
connecting with studios in that way. And yeah, just having more different events that I think people at places that people wouldn't go otherwise.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of introduce. Our city is so cool and there's so many neat things. I think it's cool to share in those things together. Maybe I wouldn't go on my own, but hey, together we can all go and do
Yeah.
this. And it'd be cool to set up like how we've been co-working with our group. You said Nicolette and Patrick, and that it would be cool to do something and open up wider
Yeah.
to more people. That would be fun. Yeah,
Yeah.
and just kind of have more opportunities for everyone to get together and whatnot.
Yeah.
How about you?
Yeah, more, always more. I would love to grow our find a way to grow our team. And by that,
Oh
I
yeah.
mean, I would love to just have more people involved in whatever capacity they can be involved in. Just because it would be nice to not have to, for you and I to not have to do so much.
Are you going to put the link to the form here and we all need to point to it? Please
Everyone
click
click
here
here.
to.
No, but actually, by the time this episode comes out, there should be a link to apply for a CGDC internship or
Yeah.
volunteer
Yeah,
because
volunteer.
we know that there's a lot of amazing talent in the city and we can use that talent for whatever, whether it's people wanting to help with programming and to just check people in at our events or to
Yeah.
design merch for us or help with social media or motion or anything. I think it would just be nice to see what people have to offer and to have them
Yeah.
contribute
Yeah.
somehow.
And to let them know that they can. It
Yeah,
doesn't have to just be us. It
yeah,
would be awesome to have some people come and help us set up chairs for our next confronting design event.
yeah.
Or you said, just check people in. That would be super cool. And I know how it's helped me just to become more comfortable speaking to people and getting up in front of people. Just doing simple stuff like that it would help you a lot. I think maybe more than you might know.
Yeah. That's how you started. That's how I started too. Just showing up
Yeah.
and
Chipping in.
yeah. Whatever happened to John Jack Hamlin disappeared.
No, he was in an art show, the 10 by 10 show, because my
Oh yeah.
husband Michael said he saw him there and he sold his painting, which is really cool because that's really cool.
Yeah. It is also really nice to see people in our community grow or graduate college or have be in a show or get a job or just it's cool to see. That's it makes me feel proud, like
Yeah.
when you see someone that's, "Oh, I'm in this show," or "I just got a new job,"
Yeah.
or "I'm working with this person." That's always makes me feel proud, not a parent, sibling,
Sibling.
a proud sibling, not a parent. next year, more events, more collaborations. I would love to grow our team, and I would love to. I think we're beginning to do it, highlight more voices on
Yeah.
our Instagram, and just have a broader archive of or documentation of voices and people at our events talking and sharing stories and all that kind of stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm going to put a plug in here. Just how I mentioned before, a lot of the events I know that I put together were things I selfishly wanted to do. We're run on community. If there's anything anyone else is, oh, this would be cool, send it our way.
Yep.
Instagram, direct message, or email or whatever. Yeah,
Yeah.
we're always open to what you want to do and we'll make it happen.
Or we'll make you make it happen.
Yeah, there you go.
Yes. Awesome. I don't know if there's anything else I have to say. I just want to thank you, Cheryl, for your leadership, your friendship, your thoughtfulness, and just how caring you are, and just how I feel you and I complement each other very well. And I think we make a great team. And I feel like you embody all of the things that I don't have. And you're just good at, I don't know, just you're really good.
Oh my God, that's so nice. Thank you so much. And same, you definitely push me and inspire me. And all the times where I don't know if I want to do this, you're just like, shut up and do it. And I need that. I need somebody to say that. And I'm very happy that you're that for me and making me do the things that I wouldn't do. Always believing in myself that I can do it. And for creating this space for everyone. Like,
Yeah.
I think I say that all the time, but it needs to be said.
Yes.
This has been an amazing thing that you've created. And thank you for that.
Cool. Awesome.
On that awkward note.
I have to go.
Bye.
Cool. Anyways, what are you doing for the rest of the day?
The rest of the day, what time is it? 3:00. I am going to actually, I want to meet with you to go over some things and then wrapping up some photo editing and yeah, pick up the kid from school, and I'm going to some friend's house for a dinner party, which should be fun. How about you?
I'm gonna finish my soup, making my soup, and then I'm going to clean my desk
Yeah,
and just make things tidy in my home.
that always feels good. I did that on Monday and it was a great start to the week. It just felt good.
Gotta throw the trash out too.
Yeah.
A lot of boxes. I bought my new pot and it came in, the pot's like this big, but the box is ginormous.
It's because it's so heavy.
It's like all bubble wrap and it's floating in the center, and I have to throw that box away. So, anyways, cool. Well, thanks for listening, everyone.
You made it this far.
You made it this far. To learn more about us, visit us at www.chicagographicdesign.club. If anyone ever has any questions about the club, reach out to myself or reach out to Cheryl, and we will answer any and all questions.
Yep.
I feel there's people that reach out to you, and then there's people that reach out to me, and I like it. I like that there's people that probably connect more with your personality, and then there's people that rather talk to me as well. So I feel like it's cool that there's two doors.
It is cool.
Cool. All right, it's me again. Thank you for sticking around till the end. That was such a fun conversation, and I just feel so lucky to be a part of all of this. And I feel lucky that you are listening. So thank you. And as always, if you want to learn more about us, visit www.chicagographicdesign.club.